Good day. I hope you are well. Today, I come to you to talk about alternative facts. What is an alternative fact? It is an untruth that repeated often enough becomes an accepted fact. Alternative facts are not new. It was once widely accepted that the world was flat. This alternative fact was proved false with images from space, and long before by scientific investigation. Through slick marketing and repetition, governments and corporations try to have alternative facts accepted as truth to fool the people in order to further their agenda or sell their product. Alternative facts are given credence with writings that seem to offer proof with unproven theories, distortion, fake science, twisted statistical interpretations. Alternative facts that are widely accepted today include global warming is a hoax. 80% of your diet should be fat. And my personal favorite, drinking cow's milk builds strong bones. Each of these alternative facts have tons of written material that seems to prove their conclusion. They are all lies. Falsehoods perpetrated by those who have a vested interest in their acceptance. The energy industry will love for you to accept that pollution has no effect on the climate. The dairy industry wants you to believe that buying cow's milk is necessary for a healthy body. In Ghana, the NDC and MPP gain power and veracity when you believe their alternative facts. Their modus operandi and audacity are clear when they blast Yintio Bia from loudspeakers as they present their alternative facts on the PDS scandal, AFCON, SADA, JIDA, the bus branding, building a new parliament, and a national cathedral. Do we owe the NDC and MPP an apology for blaming them for the lack of infrastructure, robbing our national treasures, systemic unemployment, polluted water, lack of food, crime, and political corruption? They know that it is the people who have voted them in power who signed their license to steal, ignore human life, and sell our country to the highest bidder and expect little in return. When the NDC and MPP blame people for all that is wrong in the country, it is an alternative fact. Election after election, constituencies stand and pound their chests as they proclaim their allegiance to the NDC and MPP. Every time one of our brothers and sisters proclaims allegiance to and votes for the NDC and MPP, they are responsible for the deaths of our brothers and sisters in road accidents, killing people in hospitals who fail to receive the care that they deserve, people dying from illegal and counterfeit drugs that are the last resort to despair, sucking the life savings from families, and all the actions of these corrupt politicians. The disappointment we experience with our politicians is ultimately our fault. Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is insane, and you know it. It is time to break the cycle and stand up and proclaim, I am Ghana, not the NDC or MPP. It is time to shout, I will no longer sign the license for the NDC and MPP to kill, to steal, and ravage our nation. I will not be a part of the alternative facts of the NDC and MPP. I will break the cycle of hopelessness by standing up and voting for a government of love, hope, and promise. A leadership that is dedicated to counteracting the lack of love, concern, intolerance, consideration, and cruelty that now mars our nation. We must strive to provide opportunity and hope to battle the epidemic of young men and women turning to drugs, the skyrocketing rates of teenage pregnancies, the unprecedented rise in suicides, the dramatic statistical heights in unemployment and crime. The NDC and MPP say the people are to blame for all that is wrong with our country. That is ridiculous. Let's prove that alternative fact is wrong. Together, we need to be bold. It is time to awaken our consciousness. We must seek a divorce from the rats in the NDC and MPP on the grounds of spousal abuse and lack of love. Today, I am asking you to begin a new courtship with a leadership based on love. A leadership that is competent, functional, understanding, and filled with hope for the future of every citizen of our nation. Do not sign any contract with the NDC and MPP that gives them a license to steal and kill our people, our future, and our nation's greatness. In this election 2020, I am asking you to vote for love. Let's vote for a responsible, independent candidate who has a plan for our future based on the love of our people and our nation. Let's aim for a different outcome and break the cycle of insanity and alternative facts. We are a nation rooted in love, hope, compassion, and history that deserves a government with the same values as we change the tide of destiny and soar to the future. I ask you to stand up and proclaim, I am Ghana. The future is now. I am Kofi Koranteng. I am Ghana. Thank you.